Hello, Canadian gardeners. All right, so I'm going to talk about carrots in this one. So carrots is a fun one. You can grow them just by sprinkling the seeds out, of course. But one thing you want with carrots is to keep the seeds damp while they're germinating. You do not want to start them and transplant them. So you're not potting up carrots. You're planting them directly on the ground. There's something that does not like to get transplanted. So you're doing that right in the ground, and you want to keep the ground wet. So what some people do is they plant their carrots and then they cover those carrots with cardboard. So that's going to help keep the moisture on those seeds until they germinate. And then as soon as you notice them germinating, you'd go and pick up that cardboard repeatedly until you see the little tiny plants starting to come up, and then you take that cardboard off and they're germinated and they are free to grow into the carrots that they deserve to be. All right, but there's another thing I've been experimenting with. I don't know, maybe it's out there, maybe it's not. It's just something I decided to do one year because I didn't want to do the cardboard thing that particular year. I just added the seeds to the ground. I planted the seeds in the ground when it was really, really early in the season, because I knew I was going to get a bunch of rain coming up, and I knew that that rain would keep those seeds damp. So I planted them, and I did it that way instead. Now, it was quite early in the season, but I knew that the plants would probably start coming up when they needed to come up, and it totally worked. Now, it's probably a little bit more risky because I'm going and planting them a little bit earlier than it sort of says on the package, but it worked. So if you have a lot of spare seeds, which is what I have because I collected my carrot seeds and I've got 1 billion of them to play with. So I have a lot of spare seeds that I can muck around with, and if it didn't work, I can go out there and plant it the way that I usually planted it with the cardboard. But it was a lot easier that way. So if you have a lot of spare seeds, experiment and see what works for you.